Welcome to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Eric Dooley, where we bring you all the exciting action of the Southern University football program. It's brought to you by Louisiana Lottery, Coca-Cola Zero, Oshner Health, Dow Chemical, Manda's Fine Meat, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Louisiana, Liberty Bank and Trust, Louisiana Propane Dealers, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, and Jerry Lane Chevrolet. Hello and welcome to the last edition of the 2022 Jaguar Football Show with Coach Eric Dooley. Of course, we want to say thank you to Southern Kofi, where we came to you live from right here in the heart of Scotlandville. And of course, we want to say thanks to Cox and Pelican Sports for being partners and running the show. Of course, we want to thank everybody who subscribed to the Jaguar Football Show on the different platforms and followed us there. We appreciate your comments, and thanks for checking in with us on those social platforms, from YouTube to Facebook to Twitter. Coach Dooley, starting it off, absolutely tough loss in the SWAC championship as we lose 43-24 to J-State. We spot the Tigers about 26 points in the first quarter because our offense really couldn't get on track. But you make the switch to Bubba, and we see how your offense is actually supposed to click, literally keeping defenses on their heels, vertical passing, scoring points. Two questions. Should you have played Bubba sooner?
No, I don't think so. See, a lot of guys, you know, it always looks so good when you see an individual come in and play so well. But then at that point in time, the backup guy was Harold Blood. And Harold Blood came in and had some miscues as well. So at the end of the day, you know, a lot of folks that's not at the practices or not in the meetings, they have their say, and I do understand that, and I respect their opinion. But at the end of the day, you got to trust yourself and know what you're doing and move forward from there. It worked out well for Bubba. I thought he came in and did what he needed to do. But at the end of the day, we're going to go with what we feel was best at that time.
Coach, the Tigers bull rushed us in that first half, really kind of seemed to keep our offense off kilter. Were they that much stronger or faster, or was it more missed assignments? Because they literally got to our quarterback. We had a couple of fumbles, interception, seemed discombobulated.
Well, you know, that's a twofold question now when you ask that question, because we say that we changed quarterbacks, but yet they bull rushed us. So it doesn't matter who's standing back there. If they're coming through the line of scrimmage, then it's nothing that no quarterback could have done at that time. Of course, some adjustments was made to where those guys wasn't getting on our line of the side of the line of scrimmage, and some adjustments had to be made. And I think it's always comes down to 11-man game.
All right.
You know, everybody have to do their part.
Let's jump into those highlights and show everybody in TV land exactly what happened. Here you see Jaguar making a 1-yard loss. Great play right there by the Jaguar defense. Here he's going to make a completion. Again, way to keep him out the end zone, Jaguars. We actually kept them out the end zone, but they got a field goal. Tigers up 3-0 at this juncture. Unfortunately, we come back on offense and we throw a near pick six. Luckily, we got them down at the 1, but they still punched it in, Coach. Scored 10-0 at this juncture. Then we started getting a little something going. Kendrick Rhyme takes one 15 up the middle. Harold Blood had come in. Unfortunately, he put the ball on the ground. Another fumble. Tigers get the ball back. 14-yard touchdown. Just like that. A 2-point try. We're down 18-0. Deshaun's going to take one up the middle for 15. And then he gets sacked. Fumbles the ball. Tigers ball again. Jaguar hits hooks. Unfortunately, the Jaguars can't make the tackle. He goes in, scores 26-0. Coach, what the heck did you think in this first quarter with the way J-State came in and put up 26 points in probably less than 12 minutes?
I mean, that's what a good football team is going to do. Of course, we help them out by putting the ball on the carpet. You cannot do that and expect to beat a good football team. So there was some miscues, but when you look at some of the turnovers, you know, we look at interceptions as well. We look at fumbles. But, you know, at the end of the day, the receivers got to be where they're supposed to be at. You can't do certain things. So I think it's, you know, you got to play 11-man football. Everybody got to do their part, and then you see the beauty of how things are supposed to work.
You saw the Jaguars moving the rock. Quarter changed. Bubba takes it in, gets us on the scoreboard. The score is 26-7 at this juncture. Jaguars breathing a little bit better, of course, with that score. Unfortunately, the Tigers come back down, score 33-7 at this juncture of the game. You know, Coach, if they can score 33, we can score 33. So I always felt like we were still in this thing.
That's my mindset always. So that's what I told the guys at halftime. I feel we can do it. And I thought we brought it back close to where we had an opportunity.
Great tackle right there on Travis Hunter. Bubba comes in and hits Ed McGee on a 32-yarder. Here you see some good footwork right there. Great catch and run. Unfortunately, we had a blocked field goal try right here, but J-State got a penalty. We got another shot at it. Field goal try good. 33-10 at this juncture as we go into the half. All right, when we come back, we're going to look at the second half highlights and talk some more on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Eric Dooley.
Play our lucky numbers with 7, 11, 21. Win up to $2,100. Winnings with a twist. Play the new Fruit Twist Scratch-Offs. Win up to $12,000. Twist and count your winnings today.
Cats down by 58 with 1 minute left.
Hey, where's everybody going? This game's not over, so we're not the best. Our kicker stubbed his toe on the ball, and pretty sure our mascot has this costume on backwards. But this is our team. No matter what.
He was looking for the perfect car, but every place he looked, he was ignored.
Excuse me, looking to buy a car?
Until one dealership decided to give him a chance. From Jerry Lane Chevrolet comes a story of one man's journey of buying a vehicle and getting treated with honesty and transparency every step of the way.
Thank you for listening to me.
Helping customers one car at a time.
You can count on Jerry Lane.
Customer service.
There is a gap between what is needed and what needs are met. When you partner with Liberty Bank, you empower more people to achieve more freedom. You're also investing in a bank that is a proven leader and has impacted those who usually don't have access to fair interest rates, new opportunities, and quality financial products. For Liberty Bank, this is bigger than banking. This is what happens when money and mission meet. Bank with us. Together, we can make a difference. Liberty Bank. There's freedom here. Member FDIC.
When I was a boy, I spent my days climbing trees, catching fish. Barefoot in the river I walked, listening to crickets, counting stars. This was home. After my stroke, I wondered if I'd make it back to the people and places I love. But I got the right doctors with Blue Cross coverage. Your card matters. Your home does too.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Eric Dooley. Coach, we're down 33-10 at the half. What do you tell your team at the half to try to encourage a comeback?
Well, my first mindset is they put up 33. I know we're capable of putting up 33 as well. We're down by 23. We still have a chance now. We got to come out and fight. We feel the defense is going to get a stop, and we get the ball and punching in, and it's a whole new ball game for us.
Coach, clearly a momentum shift in the third quarter. Score got down to 12 points, 36-24. Talk about that point in the game where there was potential for that comeback and the energy on the sideline.
Well, the guys felt that we had a chance, and they knew it all the while, but sometimes, you know, they have to see it to believe it. But I think they was fighting. The one thing I'll give to my team, they're going to lay it on the line for 60 minutes. You know, the outcome wasn't what we thought it would be, but those guys fought for 60 minutes, all three phases of the game.
Coach, Jaguar Sanders, the Tigers quarterback, escaped about 3 or 4 sacks by my count. Looked like about 2 or 3 from Jason Dumas. Were you guys surprised at his elusive ability? I didn't remember him to be that elusive the last couple of times we played him.
Well, you can see within their scheme that they're telling him to stay in the pocket and making sure that he keep his eyes downfield. But he knew against a good pass rush he was going to have to move the pocket a little bit. And I think he was smart enough and intelligent enough to know when he had to get outside to make some throws or try to carry on and extend the play.
Well, let's jump into the second half highlights and show the Jaguar Nation exactly what happened in the second half of the SWAC championship game. Here we go. Ball back. Bubba's using his feet. He gets 7. Then he hits Chandler Whitfield for 5. Then he hits Chandler Whitfield for a nice 34-yarder. And, Coach, this is what I've been looking for all season for the Jaguars, that kind of play right there.
Yeah, at this point in time, we felt we had a great opportunity to come back right now. We just needed to stop and get the ball back in our hands, and we feel that some things were going to take place.
33-17 at this juncture. Here you see a good tackle right there by the Jaguar defender. Great gang tackling right there. Defense trying to be stout. Good defense right there. They kick a field goal. Score is 36-17 at this juncture.
You feel that we have a chance to get in it right here.
And you take a shot, and a great catch right there, Coach. Beautiful catch, one of the best catches of the season by August Pete.
Absolutely.
And then you see Bubba use his feet for a 42-yarder up the gut.
It wound up being a quarterback draw for us that gave him some good games right there. We know that the pass rush was getting up the field, so you can see it breaking down. Everything worked out and put us back in the game.
36-24 after the extra point by Joshua Griffin. Good tackle right there by Derek Williams and Corian Harris. Unfortunately, the Tigers do score again, 43-24 at this juncture. Here you see the Jaguars hot in pursuit of a little flare pass. Good tackle right there by the Jaguars. 7-yard loss. Then a sack. Trey Lang and Jordan Lewis, some names we call quite frequently on this show, teamed up to get a sack.
Absolutely.
Great play right there. Ed McGee for 31. Bubba gonna use his feet for 9. Unfortunately, Bubba was pressing and we got an interception, Coach.
Yeah, but he was landing on the line. He was fighting for it. So, you know, you don't get mad at an individual like that. You just bring him on the side and tell him to keep fighting. He's fighting for his team right now, so it wasn't a big deal. It was a chance for some points, but we gave it up, but he was fighting.
You saw the Jaguars muff a punt. We get it back. Unfortunately, we weren't able to convert. Another interception. Good nifty run right here, Coach.
Yeah, by Carl Lee. The young man did a great job. Had a great season, you know, for a freshman.
For a freshman, yeah, he did. Bubba gets a late quarter, late game gainer. 43-24. SWAC runners up, Coach. When we come back, we'll talk about that on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Eric Dooley.
America looks to Louisiana for its energy needs. And Louisiana provides clean, affordable propane gas to meet those needs. Louisiana is the #2 producer of propane gas in all of North America. Propane, safe, clean burning, exceptional energy.
Fuel for our future.
From tailgating grills to automobiles, check out all the uses for clean, affordable propane gas at louisianapropane.com.
You can't smell it, but you can almost taste it. And whether it's for a family get-together or a game day feast, having Manda in the mix always sounds good. For 3 generations, their quality meats and original seasonings have made Manda a Louisiana legend and made their family sausage Louisiana's family sausage. Manda Fine Meats. The flavor says it all.
I think Southern gave me the tools to be successful in the future. Going through those courses really helped me and trained my brain to look at things from outside of the box and be more creative. After graduating from Southern, I started working at Dow. I've had great success, great experiences here, and I am a Dow employee through and through.
Your heart and vascular system is at the core of your overall health. Trust your care to Cardiovascular Institute of the South, a world leader in the diagnosis and treatment of heart disease, artery and vein disease in the legs, and heart valve disease. CIS cardiologists offer the most advanced, innovative, and compassionate care for the complete health of your heart and legs. Schedule an appointment at one of our 3 locations in the Capital Region at cardio.com.
Life is a journey, a series of unique moments that mold us into who we are. Some give us a reason to celebrate, some bring us joy, others may challenge us, but make us stronger, help us to endure, persevere, even triumph. So while no one's health journey is the same, our why remains unchanged. It's you. Ochsner Health. Long live you.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Eric Dooley. Coach, of course, in this segment every week we have our Jerry Lane Chevrolet Players of the Week. Who were those players on offense, defense, and special teams?
Well, offense, I thought Glendon McDaniels came in and played a great game for us, gave us an opportunity with a chance to perhaps win the game. So it would be Bubba on offense. When you think about the special teams, I still take a look at, I thought Joshua Griffin did a great job. One was blocked. That's nothing that he has control over. As we talked about, you got to have all 11 components to make sure that everything worked the right way. But I thought he did a great job kicking the ball, getting the ball into the end zone, doing a lot of great things. When we talk about defense, man, there's just so many different guys you can go out and pick. But the young man that stands out to me is Corian Harris. That young man just flies around. He played. He was banged up a little bit, but you couldn't tell him that because he wasn't going to come out the game. So those would be my 3 players of the game.
Corian is a warrior. I've enjoyed watching him play this year. All right, Coach. After the game, Joe Dupree and I caught up with Kristen Davis on the defensive side and Bubba McDaniel on the offensive side, and Joe filed this report.
Well, Todd, I'm here with Kristen Davis, and listen, man, great game. You came out with almost over 10 tackles, leading the team. As a cornerback, junior from Alabama, Mobile, talk to me about the speed of the game and what y'all did to shut down Shador in the second half, because y'all really shut him down.
Second half, we came in, we made some adjustments at halftime. Basically, we just wanted to get out the quarterback. We wanted to put the D lineman in his face, rush him, and back in we just went man. So we had faith in our D line, and our D line did a pretty good job getting back there. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what we did.
All year long, y'all have played great defense. As we move forward, let's talk a little bit, since you're a junior, about coming back next year. What can we expect?
Next year, same defense. We only missing, we got a lot of guys coming back. I know code number 3, Corian Harris, he leaving. We got like 2 D linemen leaving, 2 or 3 D linemen leaving. We got Jason Dumas, Jordan Lewis. But we got a lot of guys coming back, and we're going to be ready. I'm telling you, we're going to be ready.
I'm here with Bubba McDaniels. And Bubba, man, you came into the game. It didn't come out the way we wanted, but let's talk about some of your stats. You came in and helped dig us out of a hole. It was a big hole, but you did your thing. You were 15 for 34, total of 220 yards, 1 TD, 2 rushing TDs. On the ground, you had 162 yards. Talk to me about how you came in this game with the mindset to turn this thing around.
Well, first, I just want to thank God for having the opportunity to play. And when I got in, I just put my head down and just went to work. I just really try to leave it all out on the field and not look at the scoreboard.
You left it on the field. Played a great game, came in, led the team, got them back in rhythm. Of course, it didn't come out the way we wanted. You're now going to be leaving Southern. Talk to us about future plans. Do you plan on playing at the next level?
Of course, I would love to play the next level if that opportunity presented itself. So I'll just be training and praying.
Definitely we want you to do that. Have any closing words, your last time as a Jaguar? Say something to your fans.
I just want to thank the Southern University fan base, and I love it here. I love Southern, and go Jags for life.
For life. You heard it right here on the Jaguar Football Show.
Thanks, Bubba. Thanks, Kristen. Good to hear Kristen's coming back, Coach.
Absolutely.
Coach Dooley, to wrap up the SWAC championship talk, you know, your first year on the bluff as the head man, SWAC runner-up, it's not a bad place to finish, you know, #2 in the conference. Let's talk about next year a little bit. We're going to talk recruiting in the next segment, but where do you see the Jaguars as we get prepared for next year?
Well, you know, I'm not satisfied with it. I understand it was some accomplishment, but our goals, we set out, our expectation was there. You know I hear a lot of times we talk about the Jaguar Nation, which is rightfully so their expectation, but you got to understand my expectations as well. I expect to be there every year and win it. So now, just coming back, we just got to go back to the drawing board and put these pieces of the puzzles together and get ready for another year. So we'll start this thing off again January 17th with our winter conditioning.
All right, there you have it from the coach. When we come back, we're going to talk recruiting on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Eric Dooley.
Cats down by 58 with 1 minute left.
Hey, where's everybody going? This game's not over. So we're not the best. Our kicker stubbed his toe on the ball, and pretty sure our mascot has his costume on backwards. But this is our team. No matter what.
Play our lucky numbers with 7, 11, 21. Win up to $2,100. Winnings with a twist. Play the new Fruit Twist Scratch-Offs. Win up to $12,000. Twist and count your winnings today.
He was looking for the perfect car, but every place he looked, he was ignored.
Excuse me, looking to buy a car?
Until one dealership decided to give him a chance. From Jerry Lane Chevrolet comes a story of one man's journey of buying a vehicle and getting treated with honesty and transparency every step of the way.
Thank you for listening to me.
Helping customers one car at a time.
You can count on Jerry Lane.
Customer service.
They said I was small, weak, said my heart wasn't strong enough. But I showed them what heart looked like, again and again and again. Mom got me the right care, the right doctors with Blue Cross coverage. Don't let people tell you who you are. Show them the right card, the right care.
There is a gap between what is needed and what needs are met. When you partner with Liberty Bank, you empower more people to achieve more freedom. You're also investing in a bank that is a proven leader and has impacted those who usually don't have access to fair interest rates, new opportunities, and quality financial products. For Liberty Bank, this is bigger than banking. This is what happens when money and mission meet. Bank with us. Together, we can make a difference. Liberty Bank. There's freedom here. Member FDIC.
right, Coach, recruiting trail. Do you still enjoy jumping into recruiting streets, Coach, or do you mostly let your team handle it?
Well, I got to be involved in it because that's what I love doing. But you know, at the end of the day, we got to abide by the rules. Only 10 can be out at a certain time. So every now and then I'll have one of my coaches to stay in so that I can get out, because I think it's very important that I meet a lot of the coaches around within the surrounding areas, as well as go out and just seeing the recruits, because I think it's big for us. But we definitely got to get out to get some guys in here.
All right, we need to go to break. When we come back, we'll wrap up this edition.
Thinking of a healthy home, think clean. Thinking of our future, think green. Off to school or warm at night, with firelight burning bright. Fuel for our future.
From tailgating grills to automobiles, check out all the uses for clean, affordable propane gas at LouisianaPropane.com.
Life is a journey, a series of unique moments that mold us into who we are. Some give us a reason to celebrate, some bring us joy, others may challenge us, but make us stronger, help us to endure, persevere, even triumph. So while no one's health journey is the same, our why remains unchanged. It's you. Ochsner Health. Long live you.
You can't smell it, but you can almost taste it. And whether it's for a family get-together or a game day feast, having Manda in the mix always sounds good. For 3 generations, their quality meats and original seasonings have made Manda a Louisiana legend and made their family sausage Louisiana's family sausage. Manda Fine Meats, the flavor says it all.
I've always been a person that was very interested in learning how things worked. I got introduced to engineering from Southern University in Baton Rouge, and I think Dow and Southern really helps that as a woman in engineering. Coming to Dow, I just feel like I'm doing so much with my degree. It's just gonna take me so many places. The company is so wide and so expansive, you can go anywhere, you can do anything.
The arteries and veins in your legs are part of your vascular health. Leg pain, swelling, visible veins or ulcers can be signs of vascular disease. If left untreated, these conditions can become painful and debilitating. Trust the specialists at Cardiovascular Institute of the South, who treat the root of the problem with minimally invasive, in-clinic procedures to restore the health and beauty of your legs. Schedule an appointment at the CIS Leg and Vein Center today at cardio.com.
Thank you to all the sponsors this year, and we'll see you next year. Go Jags!